It all started with a bold ambition to reach beyond our world and connect with the cosmos. Back in 1977, humanity sent Voyager 1 and 2 on a journey, our silent ambassadors to the universe. Each probe carried a golden record, a time capsule meant for any intelligent life that might stumble upon it. They ventured past the sun's protective bubble, crossing into the vast unknown of interstellar space. Fast forward to 2025, Voyager 2 now drifts more than 13 billion miles from home. At JPL, scientists spotted something strange, a mysterious pattern hidden in Voyager's last, faint signals. It was as if the universe had slipped a message into a bottle, and now it was finally being opened. The discovery was almost an accident. Dr. Eris Thorne, a young radio astronomer, was running diagnostics on Voyager 2's last data. He tried to filter out cosmic noise, hoping to preserve the probe's final pure signals. The program was designed to find faint patterns. Usually, it found nothing new. But on September 10, 2025, an alert flashed on his screen. The program had isolated a repeating signal, buried deep within the carrier wave. It was incredibly faint, almost imperceptible, a single, deliberate tap in a hurricane. The pattern was complex, structured, mathematical, information, but in a form we'd never seen. It was not part of Voyager's original design. Dr. Thorne checked his equipment, ran the diagnostic again. The signal persisted. He brought his findings to his superiors. At first, they were skeptical. Could it be an echo? A malfunction? They ran every test. Other radio telescopes confirmed it. The signal was real, coming directly from Voyager 2. But how? The probe's software was fixed, unchangeable at that distance. Had something, or someone, altered the probe on its journey? Space agencies were quietly alerted. A secret consortium formed. The mission decoded the message. The signal was too complex for traditional methods, a puzzle in an unknown language. The team needed a new kind of key. They turned to artificial intelligence. Only a mind that could see patterns in chaos might unlock the message. The world's most powerful analytical tool was brought online. The fate of the message, and perhaps more, rested on what it would find. The universe had whispered. Now, humanity would try to listen. The countdown to understanding had begun. The next move belonged to the machine, and to whatever intelligence had sent the signal. Echo, a specialized AI, was tasked with decoding a mysterious Voyager 2 signal. Scientists fed the strange pattern into Echo, searching for meaning. For days, Echo worked in silence, testing every theory. The breakthrough: the signal was a response, using the golden record's own language. The translation appeared, clear, direct, and chilling. The universe had answered, and the answer was a warning. The message was short, terse, almost abrupt. Echo translated the concepts into the closest human equivalents. The first part, a statement of origin. Not from the probe, but from something that had encountered Voyager 2. The sender called themselves the Watchers, or the Survivors. The term carried a sense of immense age and loneliness. The next part referenced us directly, using the pulsar map from the Golden Record, our cosmic address. The message confirmed they understood it. They knew where we were. Our friendly wave to the universe had been received and pinpointed. The message was now personal, directed at Earth. Then came the core three concepts, translated with high confidence. The first, silence the sky. Echo interpreted this as a command, or a desperate plea. Stop broadcasting, go dark, hide. It was an instruction to make our world quiet, to stop shouting our existence into the cosmic jungle. The final part was the reason they are coming. No further context. Who were they? From where? For what? The message did not say. It was a stark, horrifying warning. Voyager 2, our symbol of hope, had become a harbinger of fear. The mission of exploration had received a reply of dread. The universe was not empty. It was listening. And now, it had spoken back. The world was left with a choice: heed the warning or risk everything. The silence of the cosmos was no longer a mystery. It was a lesson, and perhaps a final test. The message echoed in every mind that read it. What would humanity do next? The answer would shape our future. The implications were staggering. World leaders were briefed in secret. A quiet panic rippled through science and government. The Watcher's message presented a terrifying new reality. We were not alone, and that might not be a good thing. Experts from every field tried to understand the context. Was the warning a threat or a desperate attempt to protect us? The first question, should we obey? Should we silence the sky? To stop all radio transmissions would cripple our civilization, communications, navigation, science. Some argued it was a necessary sacrifice for survival. Others warned it could be a trick, a way to keep us contained. Silencing the sky would halt our progress, end our journey to the stars. The messenger itself was a mystery. Survivors of what? A cosmic war? Or something worse? The message forced humanity to look in the mirror. For centuries, we dreamed of contact, never considering it could be a death sentence. The Voyager message suggested the silence of the cosmos is not emptiness, but wisdom. Older, wiser civilizations know better than to advertise their existence. Now, we faced a choice. Continue shouting or learn to be silent. The debate raged behind closed doors. The world outside remained unaware. But the future of humanity hung in the balance. The warning was clear. The next move was ours. Who are the Watchers? The AI, Echo, offered a clue. The message's structure suggested an intelligence that was patient, likely non-biological. The leading theory, the Watchers were a form of artificial intelligence, a remnant of a lost civilization. Perhaps their creators were destroyed by a predatory force, they who are coming. The Watchers survived, drifting through the galaxy as silent observers. Their purpose, to remember and to warn. Another theory, the Watchers are ancient beings of energy or pure consciousness, perceiving the universe in ways we can't imagine. To them, our radio signals are cries of vulnerability. Their message was not a conversation, but an instinctual act of preservation. The warning forced us to consider the nature of they. Are they a single empire, or is the universe governed by ruthless natural selection? Any civilization that becomes too loud is targeted. There are no good guys or bad guys, only hunters and prey. The Watchers learned to be invisible. Their warning, the quietest child survives. The lesson was clear. The universe rewards silence. The cost of being heard could be extinction. The Watcher's message was the ultimate lesson in survival. Would we listen? The Voyager message gave new weight to the Fermi paradox. If the universe is full of life, why is it so quiet? One answer, the Great Filter, a barrier that prevents most civilizations from becoming interstellar. We hoped the filter was behind us. Life, intelligence, survival. The Watcher's message suggested otherwise. The filter is ahead, the moment a civilization becomes detectable. The they who are coming are the filter. Technological advancement becomes a trap. The louder we shout, the more likely we are to be heard and destroyed. The silence of the cosmos is not emptiness, but survival. Civilizations hide, erase their signatures, survive by pretending not to exist. The Watchers learned this lesson the hard way. The message is a test, a final exam for any intelligent species. Do we heed the warning or risk everything for curiosity? It's a choice between safety and the unknown. Voyager 2's message gave us a choice. The future of humanity would be defined by our answer. The universe was watching and waiting. What would we choose? As of September 13, 2025, the world remains unchanged. The message is a secret. The radio waves still flow. No decision has been made. How do you choose between silence and survival? But humanity's story is one of facing the unknown. We climbed out of caves, crossed oceans, reached the moon. Every step brought danger, but we always chose to go forward. This spirit sent Voyager on its journey. Can we abandon it now? Perhaps the warning is not the end, but a new beginning. A call to be smarter, more careful, to explore without shouting, to listen more than we speak. The future may be about quiet observation, learning without announcing our presence. The universe holds dangers and wonders. Voyager 2's message gave us a profound question. What kind of species will we be? Do we hide in fear or navigate the darkness with wisdom and courage? Voyager 2 continues its silent journey, carrying its secret. Here on Earth, we look up at the stars with new awe and respect. Our journey has just begun. The cosmos awaits our answer.